hello, hello. I mean, I could be corny and all if you want, and do the whole stupid, oops. Uh, it is this, right? Yeah, happy, happy. But I have a new saying right now. I am so tired of the one that I keep hearing from everybody. I want it to be happy all year. I'm just tired of that middle word. I want to have a happy all year. You see the number here?
Yes.
There we go. I never wore these this whole time, and now I found them on my dining room table. They're not even mine. They're a member of my family, and if they even know I took them as I walked out the door, I'd probably get in trouble. But I figured it was appropriate because this is the first show of Ruin Who in this year. Now I hear there's like a contest if they're going to call it 2010 or 2010. What do you think?
2010.
All right, come on. My co-host today, this is a different kind of day.
Yes.
Phoenicia is the co-host. She is my who, and she is going to be
chiming in
and being my partner all day today because if it wasn't for Phoenicia, I wouldn't even be in this seat. So welcome to a new year of Ruin Who. And you tell me if you want to call it 2010 or 2010. I really don't know. It doesn't matter to me. But I just want a happy all year. Happy all year. It can only go up. Our first guest already canceled today for a very interesting reason, actually. And it wasn't my dog ate the homework or anything like that. Should we even share? We don't have to say who it is, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But you want to say?
Yeah, her son got arrested.
Her son got busted. And that's not fun at all.
No bueno.
No bueno. So today, believe it or not, today has a lot of things that went on. Today is the day, January 6th. Let's see if you can remember this day in history. January 6th is the day that ice skater Nancy Kerrigan was attacked by Tonya Harding's bodyguard. My daughter, who was on a couple weeks ago, Eva was in love with Tonya Harding. She didn't know. She was really little at the time, and she just loved Tonya Harding. She wanted to be Tonya Harding. She didn't realize the situation, and she just saw Tonya Harding crying one day, and her heart just went to Tonya Harding. And we would collect all Tonya Harding paraphernalia. I know. So we have a bunch of it if it's ever worth anything one day. We have a Tonya Harding comic book and Tonya Harding anyway. Today is the day that
Did she ice skate, your daughter?
Not really. She'll say she does, but, she has ice skates that she never wore. All right. Today's also the day that Bill Wyman announces he will leave the Rolling Stones, January the 6th. And the funny thing is January 6th is also the same date that the Rolling Stones first did a tour as a headlining act, and the Ronettes opened for them. So it's kind of funny that January 6th is the day the Stones were headlining in their first real concert ever, and it's also the same date that Bill Wyman left the band. Different years, of course, but same date. I wonder if he knew that.
And my sister's birthday's today.
Yay! Where is she? Where is your sister?
She's buying some shoes.
Is she coming over?
I hope so.
I hope so, too, because we need a party. Yeah. Today's the day that Elvis Presley made his 7th and final appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. Yeah, he was on it 7 times, and January 6th was the last time. It's also the day, January 6th, that Schoolhouse Rock premiered. Do you remember that? Multiplication Rock?
I remember that.
Everybody seems to know that.
I love that.
I know. Today, January 6th, was the day of Schoolhouse Rock. I'd like to do that. The Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour album went number 1 and stayed number 1 for 8 weeks, starting on January the 6th. And EMI dropped the punk rock group called the Sex Pistols on January 6th.
That sucks.
I know, but, they had a deal, so, whatever. I know. Some other important tidbits of information that you're just waiting to hear, I'm sure. Today is the anniversary. This is kind of funny to me. It's the anniversary of George and Barbara Bush. They got married on January 6th. And that's not even the thing that kind of interests me. But the thing that I'm questioning, actually, besides the fact that they got married on this day, the thing that questions me is it's the same day that George married Martha Washington.
That's crazy.
Now, do you think George Bush did it because of that?
Yeah, probably.
You know, like when I saw it was George Bush, it's like, okay. But then when I saw George Washington got married on January 6th, I was like, wait a minute. There's just something there that seems a little suspect. So today is also the birthday of Joan of Arc.
Ooh.
Joan of Arc
Love
has a
Joan.
birthday today. Yeah, what do you think of her? It's pretty funny what they wrote about her.
What did they say?
Well, in one place it says, don't tell me I actually lost it. One place said she was a martyr.
Oh, boy.
In the other place she was like a political saint,
I think she
a
was
military hero.
an outspoken woman.
Yeah.
Everybody hated because she was outspoken.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
There's a band called Joan of Arc, and once someone wrote a review and said that I sounded like Joan of Arc, so I went and bought their music, and I don't see any similarity whatsoever, but it made me love the name even more, Joan of Arc, and I don't know. It is her birthday today. A lot of birthdays today. It's Bonnie Franklin's birthday, the actress of One Day at a Time, the mother. So it's her birthday. It's Khalil Gibran. You know who that is? That
No.
famous author. He wrote that book, The Prophet.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, his birthday is today. It is Detective Sherlock Holmes' birthday today. I know, isn't it funny? It's his birthday today, January 6th.
Yeah.
Who would have known that? It's really his birthday, Sherlock Holmes.
That's crazy.
I know. Loretta Young, she was a famous actress, and back in the day, I don't know if anybody remembers her. It's also today is a sad day in some ways because it's the day that Francesco Scavulo passed away.
Who's that?
He was a really amazing photographer. He was like friends with Halston and, you know, the Studio 54 crowd. And Scavulo, everyone wanted their picture taken by Scavulo. He was the it photographer of the time. And he died at 82 years old, though. Rudolf Nureyev passed away on this day. Do you know who that is, Phoenicia?
No.
You don't know who Rudolf Nureyev?
No.
He was a famous ballet dancer, and he died of AIDS. So, you know, that's not such a happy thing. And he died at 54.